Okay, and then second thing, you said there that we would not be surprised to know that there is not agreement on sanctions relief. Do you mean there is not agreement between the United States and Iran about what sanctions might be appropriate, or do you mean there is not agreement among the P5+1, or just agreement within the U.S. government?
No, what I meant was, and obviously what was happening there was a discussion between the P5+1 and the Iranians, and the P5+1 has remained united as they always have. And so it's important to note, and just to go back to the fact that, of course, Undersecretary Sherman will come back and she'll brief Congress and she'll have discussions with the National Security Team about what happened, and we'll make determinations about what we do moving forward, as will all the other P5+1 countries, we would certainly anticipate. What I was referring to was there shouldn't be a surprise that there's disagreement with Iranians, and that's one of the discussions that of course, was undertaken.
And just so we're clear, when you talk about any sanctions relief that might be provided, or any to be provided being proportionate, in other words, it would be proportionate to steps that Iran would or might take?
Correct.
And do you believe that it is possible for you to provide any sanctions relief in advance of Iran taking steps?
I don't want to make,
they might be.
I don't want to make a prediction of that, because obviously this is a very complex, with many detailed negotiation and discussion with many different layers. And I'm sure that will be a discussion that is had when the delegation returns.
But why, I mean, you've long made the case, and many people before you have made the case, that that the only reason the Iranians are willing to talk, the only reason you've gotten to this point, is because of the sanctions.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you even consider lifting a finger on sanctions before they've done something?
Well, I don't want to make a prediction and don't want to get into a hypothetical because we're not there. But broadly speaking, obviously we, as the Secretary said, there was a crack in the diplomatic opening here. I think he said it a little more eloquently. And we had a discussion that was at a level of detail that we hadn't had in some time. I'm not trying to overcrank how positive it was or what will result from it. We don't know yet. There's technical discussions. There'll be another meeting in early November, and I'm not predicting that we will do anything with sanctions, aside from the fact that obviously that was a part of the discussion. Obviously that will be a part of the discussion when our delegation returns.
And